Hello trader, welcome to another live session. Second day of the trading week, and I was a bit late, so let's begin to see what kind of opportunity we have today in the market. So I was looking at XAUUSD. Also we'll be looking at GBPJPY, Euro dollar, British pound, US dollar, and all the instrument that might give us trading opportunity in the market. So looking at first of all XAUUSD, this is a lower time frame price action. We can see that this market in a bullish trend. We will be waiting for potential entry. As you can see, this is the 4-hour time frame. There is a bounce and then pullback. And in this market, what we can expect for the price to give us a potential entry. So you can see this is the 15 minutes and 30 minutes price action here. There is a bounce, there is a drop, and then potentially we could see a short-term bounce here. Also, we will be doing the full analysis to see what kind of trading opportunity we have in the market. So let's begin one by one to understand how we can trade. And in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying that live session every single day I'm doing to enjoy all of us together, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. So let's look at to see how we can find trading opportunity in the market. So one by one we will be looking at to see potential trading opportunity. What we can see here, this is the if you look at here, you can see this is the 4-hour time frame. First of all, looking at the monthly chart to see, I'll be doing a full multi-time frame analysis, and then we'll be jumping on the lower time frame. So looking at the monthly, we can see that from the monthly perspective, this is a bull market. Before I progress further, guys, make sure you give a thumbs up, smash it, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. So let's look at here. You can see this is the monthly price action here. There is an inverted head and shoulder with a strong impulse followed by this pullback, and we can see there is another impulse on the monthly, and we can see there is a you can see there is a pullback here on the monthly perspective here. And with that monthly candlestick pattern, this is a monthly impulse, expecting XAUUSD to drop for a pullback and then to continue to rise to the upside to create a new higher high. So looking at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective also it's a bull market. You can see this is here is a bullish price action here. There is you can see series of higher low formation here on the weekly, and with the series of higher low formation, expecting XAUUSD to drop for a deeper pullback and then to bounce back up. So this is a bull market at the moment. So long-term picture, we can see that bullish market on XAUUSD. So any pullback can give us potential entry. Looking at the daily chart here, this is the daily price action. Probably you guys have seen the analysis that I already posted today. We can see that daily trend is up, and the market managed to break from that resistance line. And as you can see that most of the time I discuss about this, guys, keep in mind that trend is your friend as long as you are trading 70%. All my trading decision that I make based on trend. Sometimes I do confuse with the change of trend, which is very normal. But the most important part here is to remain as much as possible in the major direction of the trend so that we can look at the market from a very neutral perspective. Now, if we look at here, so let's look at here that if you look at here, you can see this is the daily chart. Looking at the 1 hour, and in this lower time frame, you can see the market. This is a drop to the support level. There is a rejection on the lower time frame here on XAUUSD, and with the rejection, this is a, you can see big drop here. Okay, so from here, massive drop followed by this pullback, and we can see there is another drop here. So this is a potentially long-term bull market, but we will be waiting for deeper pullback. You can see this is a, from here there is a big drop, pullback, and expecting another potential drop here to the support level. If you look at the 5 minutes, you can see this is the lower time frame here, and locally we can see some downtrend, but this is the previous swing high, which is the previous resistance line here, which is turning support here, resistance turning support, and with that resistance turning support, what we can expect for the market to come back here. This is the resistance turning support to retest and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So looking at here on the lower time frame 1 minute chart, we can see that this is the lower time frame, and in the lower time frame, okay, so what we can expect for the market to come back here again to this support level here, which is where there is a previous resistance here, which is turning support here, which is the resistance turning support, expecting for the market to drop. Okay, so drop to the support, retest this previous resistance as a support, and then to bounce back up. And what I think that if you look at here, you can see XAUSD, this is a locally we can see downside here, 4 hour perspective, expecting for the market to come back here to the support level, and then to come back, retest, and then to bounce back up. Local time frame, you can see this is the 1 minute chart here, and here, okay, so we can see there is a reaction from this level. From the 1 minute perspective, there is a reaction, and with the reaction, expecting for this market to retest and then to reject again to that level here. Okay, so which is the previous resistance here, turning support here. Therefore, what we can expect for this market to here, this is a doji formation in that area, and with the doji, what you can expect for the price to what I think that here to retest the order block, and again 4 hour time frame here, it's a doji, so still we can see that quite a few, almost 2.5 hours remaining for this 4 hour candle to close. And with that in mind, okay, so which is basically an important level here, want to see the market coming back here to that support level here, which is the previous resistance turning support, expecting XAUSD to drop and grab liquidity and then to bounce back up, okay, potentially to that resistance line where there is an order block. So let's see how we can find trading opportunity in this market to see where we can find entry opportunity in the market. So based on that, we can look for trade in the market. And so lower time frame, if we see a strong trend, we will be entering. At the moment, we can see this is the 1 minute chart, some consolidation here. So looking at the lower time frame, if you guys enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every day. So likes is almost 1/6 of the view. So if you guys just started, so make sure you like this stream, smash it to the full. And as the second day of trading week, we see that XAUSD a few days in a sideway, but locally on the lower time frame we can see some trend, expecting stronger trend to find out the best trade possible in the market. So I'm still waiting on the 1 minute chart to see potential entry. Thanks for joining the live session. Absolutely. Andil, welcome. Connect David, hello, thank you very much. Welcome. Advocate, thanks for joining the live session. Welcome. America, hello, thank you very much. Very good to hear that you guys are here. Let's look at to see proper all the trading opportunity that we have in the market. In addition to XAUSD, if you guys see any other instrument giving trading opportunity, you can share in the live chat to see if there is any something here that you can enter. Let's find out. Thank you. begin with some music here, and then we will be entering into the trade. Okay, so here 4 hours chart. Okay, so here is what you can see, that this is a bounce here, and that bounce might lead that price back, come back to the support level. Okay, so here is will you be seeing a head and shoulder here? This is the 1 minute chart. Okay, do you think the guys is gonna be a head and shoulder here? Thank you. So you can see there is a head and shoulder potentially forming here, and with that head and shoulder, we can expect for this price what I think that we might see coming back to this previous resistance, which is turning support here. And if we see the market dropping here, that might lead again another bounce back to the upside. Okay, and what we can see that this is a head and shoulder, expecting for the market to come back here to the support level to create a new higher high. Okay, so here is we can see that this is an important level. Okay, so here is what you can see, this is a couple of doji formation here, and with that couple of doji, expecting for this market to drop again to the support level and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So let's see where the market is heading, and based on that we can look for entry. At the moment we can see some lower time frame price action formation, and based on that we can look for bounce here. Let's see where it is heading. Okay, so here you can see lower time frame price action, from here a bounce, and looking at the locally some upside bias here. So this is a potentially a bullish setup. What you can see locally, we might see some upside here. There is an unusual bounce on XAUSD, and that might give us potentially further entry opportunity once we see that. And looking at the lower time frame, if you look at the 1 minute, you can see from here a series of higher low formation. And what we can see in this zone, this is a resistance line here. I think the market might try to go ahead and retest that level. Okay, so here what we can see, some upside. We will be waiting for potentially from this level. Okay, so you can see some potential bounce as the market trend is resuming, expecting for this market to go ahead and then to create a new higher high. Let's see where we can find trading opportunity in the market. So looking at, if you look at, you can see this is the 30 minutes price action, and lower time frame price action is very important to look at. Okay, so here is a 1 minute chart. If you guys are ready for another big trading days, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Okay, so this is the 4-hour price action. We can see there is a bounce, and the question is the market is having a very strong rejection here, or it's coming back here again? Let's wait to see the market to show its hand again, then we will be entering into the trade. Based on that, we'll be looking to see what kind of opportunity you might have on the lower time frame. Here you can see the market is creating series of higher low, and with that series of higher low formation, what we can see that the market is forming series of higher low, expecting for the market to go ahead, retest that level. Okay, so based on that, we can look for potential entry. The most important part here is to look at the market to give us potential entry. Thanks for joining the live session, guys. I absolutely appreciate your support to the channel, and make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So here is, you can see that this is a from here a bounce, and with that bounce, wanting to see that going back up to the level. Okay, so locally we can see that this is a bull market here. Okay, this is the 1 minute chart. Locally we can see that upside bias. With that upside bias, expecting for the market to go ahead and creating a series of higher low to the resistance line to create a new higher high. All right, so with that in mind, we'll be waiting for the price to see that how the market might be doing, and based on that, we can look for entry. So from here, we may see what I think that we may see a retest of this resistance line here. Okay, so with that resistance, looking at the 5 minutes perspective, and here is the 1 minute chart, we can see a bounce, and if we see the market has penetrated that level, right? So after the penetration, we might see potential rejection, and that's important level to look at to find out how we can find trading opportunity in the market. Thank you very much for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. Yeah, always committed to give the best trading education possible, and there's a lot to take from here, guys. Stick to the channel, and I would recommend to watch the live session in full so that you understand that not only trading but also developing a healthy and sound trading psychology, which is very important to look at when you are trading. Trading psychology is very important. It's absolutely important that you look at the trading psychology, you look at the market from a very independent perspective, which is very important to look at. And if you look at here, you can see this is the this is where a bounce, and you can see this is a 1 minute chart. Okay, so in that 1 minute perspective, we can see the market trend is series of higher low, expecting for the price to go ahead and then to create a new higher high. So locally we can see that some bullish market structure here. So if we see that this trend is continuing, then we might see 27, potentially 29 level, which we're wanting to see that some improvement here in the price action. So looking at here 1 hour chart, expecting for a bounce. 15 minutes bullish market structure. 5 minutes we can see that also that bull market. 1 minute chart also that bull market. So we can see the market trend is up, and with that uptrend, so this is the 1 minute chart here. Okay, so series of higher low formation, and okay, so here is series of higher low, and with that series of higher low, okay, we can see the market trend is up, expecting for the price to go ahead and then to create a new higher high to see what kind of trading opportunity we have in the market. To see for an entry, want to see a very strong liquidity gap, then we can look for that entry opportunity in the market. And by the way, guys, any question, don't hesitate to ask using the live chat here. Thank you very much, Raza. Welcome. Hello, coach. Thank you. This is my first time to be with you. Sunny, welcome. Also first time, Raza. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys are here first day or the first time, you're welcome. And this is the channel where you learn the diverse trading education, guys. This is an original channel, right? So keep in mind that there are two things. One is here all the education that you can find is the smart money trading education. Okay, there are two kind of trader in the market. One is the smart money trader, the other one is the retail trader. So if you are trading like a retail trader, then probably you are not trading in the right direction. Okay, why? Because the mover of the market is the smart money. Okay, retail trader only follow their footsteps. The difference between the smart money trader and the retail trader is that, as a retail trader, if we all together trade, it's a very small volume. So the market is moved by the smart money. So you need to know how the smart money trade the market, and the way you will know is by understanding the liquidity, right? So we discussed before also a lot about the liquidity. Liquidity is the fuel of the market. So how do you understand the liquidity? Yesterday I got a question also about the liquidity. So let's while we are waiting for an entry opportunity, let's understand that how the smart money trade the market, which is what I call the GPS of the market. Okay, so which is very important to look at. Let's say a market like that, okay, moving in a sideways, pullback, another move back. So this is a typical market structure. Okay, so if you look at here, you can see that this is a typical market structure, right? So what kind of market structure is this? Now, you know that when a market trend, it will never trend in one direction, right? So it's at some point it's gonna change its trend, and a change of trend doesn't occur also instantly. You need to see that the market move in a sideways, or the market creates a pattern that is recognizable before you look at the market is trend. So if you look at here, you can see this is a let's say this is a consolidation. Okay, so the market changed trend in couple of ways: sideways movement, and then liquidity grab, and then breakout to change the trend. The other way change trend is by creating a reversal pattern, such as the inverted head and shoulder, or head and shoulder, double top, double bottom, or any kind of strong pattern. The other way is very common to change the trend is, let's say, a downtrend, suddenly break from the structure with a stronger long candle, an immediate rejection, and then change of trend. This is another way the market changes trend. So there are main three patterns that you can look at when you look at the change of trend. Once the market changes trend, you will see that a strong breakout from that trend, which is basically downtrend. For example, here moved in a sideways, breakout with a stronger momentum form a strong impulse. That is where the smart money bought, and this is where the order block. Okay, so many of you sometimes ask about the order block. Now understanding order block is very important because this is where the smart money bought, okay, which is the previous resistance after breaking, turn support. And you know, the way that they moved is smart money cannot buy or sell like us because we are retail trader. We can buy, you know, 1 lot, 2 lot, 5 lot, 10 lot, but they have to place on a block. So because as soon as they buy, the market goes up, as soon as they sell, the market goes down. So let's say they need to buy 200 million, but they cannot fill all those order. So let's say when they bought from here 100 million as an example, and the market has broken out with a stronger momentum and then pull back. This pullback, why? Because this is where the profit taking, okay? So this is how you will understand that the mechanism or the mechanics of the market. Pull back, the market grab the liquidity and then pull back. The trader has taken profit, and then there is another impulse here, okay? So with that impulse, what we can see that the market, you can see this is a massive impulse here, and that impulse is where, if you guys look at it, you can see that another block of order. So let's say this is a 50 million, okay, and as soon as they will buy, the market will go up, and again another pullback, which is another profit taking. All right, so we can see, let's say another $50 million, and that's how the smart money buy. And how do you buy with the smart money? Well, the best way is to wait for the break of structure. Now, because when the market trend like that, at some point you could see the market break from the structure. That means that you might see that it has broken any of this swing low, and that's where many traders get confused, because when break from the swing low, okay, so the market broken from the swing low, which is a break of structure, which I call the BUS, okay, BUS. So break of structure, once you see that it dropped from that level, which is a break from the structure, that's where another opportunity come. Because if you guys look at it, you can see when the market breaks from this structure, there is liquidity, okay? This is where most traders get confused, because when the market break from the structure, the impatient traders started to sell this market, thinking that the market changes trend, but just is purging to restart again when it breaks from the structure. And then, you know what, you can see the market grab the liquidity, and you could see the market boom, bounce back up. That's where the entry is, okay? So this is how, and that's how it moves. Now understanding order block is very important, because it left a fair value gap. In most time you see the market leave a fair value gap, and when the market trend, at some point you will see the market will boom, had a reversal and started to drop. Now when the market drop from those kind of trend, in majority of the time you will see this kind of drop, okay, like that, to the order block, which is sometimes we call the waterfall, okay? And it normally, when it drops like that, you'll see the gold or say USD does this all the time during the news or at some point. So this is the previous support, this is the resistance, there is a fair value gap, and that's where you can see there is a liquidity gap, okay? So it dropped to that order block, grab the liquidity, and you'll see the market maybe started to gain another trend. So this is the fundamental trajectory of the market movement. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure you give a thumbs up. By understanding it, definitely you can have some advanced idea about how the market might be moving in. You're a great analyst. Thank you very much for your appreciation. You guys also doing very great to Everyone is a great analyst as long as, okay, as long as you believe so. Okay, so make sure you keep a strong commitment to keep trading as long as, or until infinity, right? So that's how anything you commit for without any time limit, definitely gonna get success in it. Okay, so commitment is very important. I would like to see how many traders here are committed to become a successful trader. Let me see, because what you say, you're gonna bring it into existence. So let me know, guys, what you are, how many traders you think that you are committing here. Thank you very much for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. Thank you very much. Welcome. Okay, so here is what you can see, that this is a move here. Okay, so from here, a very strong impulse correction, another impulse, deeper correction. The market is creating series of higher high and higher low. So what we can see that here, this is an impulse here, from here pullback, another impulse. Locally we can see another pullback, expecting for this market to bounce here to create a new higher high. We'll be waiting for further entry opportunity. So XAUUSD, you can see that locally, this is the 1 minute chart, expecting for this market to, this is a, okay, this is an important level here. Okay, so this is a resistance here, a bounce, and expecting for this market to drop here to retest and then to continue to rise to create a new higher high. Thank you. So you can see the market trend is up, and we can expect for this market to continue to trend to the upside to create a new higher high. To find out where you can find trading opportunity in this market, you can see some local sideways movement here. If you guys enjoying the live session like we do every day, give a feedback on the live chat. Thank you very much. I'm in trade for buy XAUUSD. Should I stay in? I don't know. You need to understand that, very important. If you open a trade, you need to manage it, okay? Which is very important, okay? Trade management. The trade that we will be opening here, I will be sharing with you what I'm going to do. let's look at that to see what kind of opportunity we have in the market. Now here you can see the market, it's in a trend, and we will be looking for that entry opportunity. So let's see where it is heading to. And this is the 1 minute chart. You can see this is an impulse from here, pullback, another impulse, the market potentially moving in a sideway, and with the sideway movement expecting for this price to retest and then to bounce back up. Let's see that where the market may be trending. You see this is a red bearish engulfer expecting for this price. Now you can see some local downside here, and wanting to see the market is coming to the support and then bouncing back up to create a new higher high. By the way guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. You can see the lower time frame price action. We can see here is bearish, and with that bearish price action, locally we can see from the 1 minute here is bullish, overall here in that zone bearish, here bullish. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see there is a rejection. Now multi-time frame is very important to look at to find exact potentially better entry opportunity in the market. And in the meantime, also we will be looking at some other instrument to see which one giving us the best setup. Okay, so you can see Forex Factory, look at the calendar to find out which one giving best trade possible in the market. So you guys look at it, you can see this is the calendar here, which is coming up later today. Some news coming on CAD, CPI, median CPI and trim CPI, and you can see this is NZD CPI, so which is basically so if you look at here, you can see this is a lower time frame price action expecting CAD for the market to trend in one direction. So here is what we can see. Let's look at GBPJPY to find out what kind of trading opportunity we have in this market. Now looking at first of all daily chart, and also we'll be looking at Euro USD to find out trading opportunity. Looking at GBPJPY here. Now looking at first of all monthly chart to see overall picture in the market on GJ. Here is GBPJPY support level, and this is a, you guys look at, you can see a series of lower high formation here on GJ, and with that series of lower high, this is a monthly bearish candle, and this is a support level here on GJ. If we look at the weekly perspective, we can see that 1, 2, 3 weeks important bearish candle here on GJ, and you can see this is where the market forms series of lower high, and with that series of lower high formation on GBP and JPY. Okay, so with that series of lower high formation, expecting for this market to come back here to this support level. And looking at the daily chart here, we can see this is the daily price action on GJ, and from here we can see this is a big drop, pullback, another drop, expecting for this market to come back here to this support level to create a new lower low. So looking at the 4-hour time frame on GJ, we can see that this is the also bearish price action here. Locally expecting, we can see that there was I was expecting for the market to drop here, but unfortunately we saw that the market has got bounce here from here to the upside, and with that bounce we can see from this level there is a drop pullback, expecting for this price to continue to drop here. We'll see that how far it might be going. Look at the 1-hour chart here, 1-hour bearish engulfer, which is important price action at the moment. And this is where, okay, so here is support turning resistance. GJ, let's see that where we might find downward pressure. Daily chart so far potentially bearish. 1 hour a bearish candle formation potentially, and I think that the market may drop here potentially to create a new lower low, as we have seen that there is a breakdown, pullback, retest of this support as resistance, lower high formation. Just checking the risk reward here. Okay, so here is support. All right, cool. Let's look at to see how the market might be doing. This is a support. All right, so here with GBPJPY with 45 pip stop loss, or 46 pip or 45 pip stop loss, I'm going to go short on GJ in that area for this potential drop. As I mentioned, anything can happen, so the first step is to do the risk management, not more than 2% risk. Okay, GJ will be selling. All right, so very important that, guys, as I mentioned, this is only for educational and only for just to share our ideas. Make sure you do the proper risk management, which is the key to become profitable as a trader. Okay, so here is TP target at 189.95. All right, cool. Let's okay, so here is I've opened sell on GJ, expecting it to trend in the direction. We might see even another bounce as series of higher low. There is a probability for deeper pullback, so we must keep enough space. I have taken 2% risk on this trade. You can take lower risk definitely if it is a prop account, definitely not more than 0.25% risk, or 0.1% risk is better. Okay, so for any prop firm challenge, but it depends on your risk tolerance, but always lower risk is better. The lower risk is better for learning, but if it is a prop account, then definitely not higher risk at all. So here we can see the market trying to drop to create a new lower low here, and there is a narrow doji. With the narrow doji, what we can expect for the market to come back here to the support level to create a new lower low. Let's see how far we can see potential entry in this market. Potentially, if we can get some peep here, we need to see the break. Thank you for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. Thanks for joining the live stream. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. Make sure you give a thumbs up, guys, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. And if you haven't subscribed yet, also join the free Telegram channel. We can see that this is a, if you guys look at it, you can see series of lower high and expecting for this market to drop potentially to the support level. And with the drop, we can expect for the price to come back here to the support to see how the market might be doing here. And will not be letting the market to go too far. So from the XAUUSD perspective, we can see this market is still maintaining that uptrend here locally. On GJ here, what kind of structure it is forming? It's the 1 hour. Hour, if we look at slightly sideways market. And if we look at the XAUUSD, we can see that this is where, look at the 1 minute. Locally, we can see some upside here. This is an order block here, as we discussed in the beginning of the session. And with that order block, this is where series of high or low. And with that series of high or low, we can see doji. Want to see that the market is coming for a deeper pullback, and then we can look for that potential entry. This one we will be waiting for a rearrange. GJ, we can see some again a rejection from the top. This market on GBPJPY 30 minutes closing. If the 30 minutes candle closing as a bearish candle, we can expect a potential trend continuation to the downside. We'll be waiting to see how it goes. And XAUUSD in the meantime, deleting all this data to see that how it is doing. This is the 4 hour, and from the 4 hour perspective, we can see the market is bouncing back up to create a new higher high to see that where the market might be heading. And $30 minutes and the lower time frame on this market. This is an impulse correction. You can expect another impulse here to see how the market might be doing. So we see that here you can see it's a local uptrend, and globally we saw that there was an impulse here, sideways movement on XAUUSD, and then drop again, another bounce. So looking at if you look at it, you can see this is a 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and want to see that the market in this lower time frame, it's a bounce pullback, expecting another potential bounce to the upside, where this is a resistance, important level of resistance. And okay, so here is what you can see, that this is an impulse, expecting for the market to go ahead and to retest the resistance line here. Any break of structure on the lower time frame on XAUUSD, we will be looking for that potential entry. Let's see, for us to enter, we need to see better trading opportunity. AUD/USD, please. Yeah, we will be looking at that. Hello, what's the thought on Euro/USD? Okay, so George and Vishal, welcome. Thank you for your question. Looking at here on Aussie dollar, let's see that what's happening with the Aussie dollar. AUD/USD. Let's look at the monthly to see where the market is heading. Now, looking at the monthly chart on AUD/USD, you can see that this is a long-term downtrending market structure. Here is, you can see there is a bounce here, grab the liquidity, completely drop back below this level where there is a high liquidity, and where you can see this is a support which is turning resistance here. Okay, so you can see this is a support turn resistance on AUD/USD from the monthly. From here there is a big drop to the support level. Looking at the weekly, from the weekly we can see that from the weekly perspective here on AUD/USD, this is the weekly resistance here. You can see this is where there is a weekly resistance, and with that weekly resistance line, where weekly bearish engulfer here, this is an impulse here, support pullback with a doji, another impulse pullback, and you can see that another impulse here is a bearish weekly bearish engulfer from the weekly perspective on AUD/USD. This is a resistance line here with high liquidity zone. Daily chart, where from the daily perspective, a long week rejection to the support level, bounce back up, and you can see the market basically maintaining a downtrending structure here. Okay, so which is significant channel on AUD/USD, and so which is you can see this is a from here strong drop to the support level, and then bounce created a lower high, and with that lower high formation, this is a daily price action here. Okay, so which is today's price action so far highly bearish. Okay, so look at it, you can see this is a resistance line here, a green candle the price has crossed and then rejected to the downside to create a new lower low on AUD USD, and expecting it for the market to retest and then to drop again in that direction. And this is where you can see the market, here what want to see that the price forming series of lower high and then to continue to drop here to that support level. For our perspective here, also this is a resistance here, and the resistance here. Three important points that we can look at on AUD USD from the 4-hour maintain series of lower high. So what that series of lower high mean, which is a very important point to look at when we are looking at the market. Series of lower high is absolutely important point to look at when you are looking at a downtrend, or series of higher low when you are looking at an uptrend. So what does that mean to be series of lower high, right? So understanding market structure will give you a huge idea about potential that potential how the market moves. Okay, so understanding market structure means that you are understanding the series of lower high here, and with that series of lower high, if you look at it, you can see this is a series of lower high. There is a high series of lower high, and in that series of lower high, you can see on a AUD USD, expecting for this market to break below potentially and to the support level here. So from that perspective, AUD USD, what we can see that this is a potentially bearish market at the moment, and I think that before it reached that point, we could see the prices coming back to that point. This is also a very important understanding about the probability. Okay guys, so trading is all about probability. Analysis about dollar yen, appreciate, thank you. So can you please take a look on GBPJPY later on? We are on a trade on GJ, which is basically almost at entry. As I mentioned before, guys, it's important that especially when you look at the market creating series of lower high, which is in a downtrend now, another very important point to look at is the probability. This is where many traders also fail. We always might think that only risk reward, right? Real trader who understand the probability. Very important, guys, keep in mind probability. How do you understand the probability? Let me give you an idea. So if you are truly passionate about trading, then this is for you. This will change the way you look at the market. Okay, now I'm not saying the risk reward is very important if you can maintain that. For example, if you can trade 5 to 1, all right, so 5 to 1, then you are done. You need only 2 wins, okay, in almost 3 wins, okay, in a 15 trade, you're still profitable. So which is a very important point to look at. But if you don't want to wait long time to hit the profit target, the other way is to make sure that you maintain probability even with a higher risk reward. So how do you understand the probability? Okay, now the way you can't exactly accurately understand the probability, but once you understand that a trade will move from point A to point B, how much probability? For example, let's say, guys, these are the education, as I mentioned, you will not find anywhere. Make sure you like this stream, subscribe to the channel, for more, and also you can visit the website for more update. Now you can see that this is a, let's say this is a downtrend, and the market break from that structure like that and form a bearish candle here, okay, in that area. Or even if you look at the market form a candle like that, a red candle, okay, like this, from after break from that structure. Let's delete that one here. Are you guys enjoying the live session? Let me know if you're enjoying. Okay, so how do we make it red? Come on, not the Texas style background. Okay, so this is where you can see this is a resistance line here and a bearish red candle, right, in that area. Now when the market has broken from the structure, you know that this is a downtrend and a red bearish candle. Now if you, for example, if you want to sell this market from here, stop loss here, take profit here, for example. Now this is where understanding probability very important, you know, regardless of risk reward, probability, even with the one-on-one, for example here. Now if you can identify that this market from here, how much probability to drop to this level rather than going to that point. Another way to understand it, even if you can look at what is the probability for this market to come back to this point rather than going to this point. Okay, so if the market will drop from to this point, potentially you think that, which is more than 80% probability, then going to that point, it's a good trade with a, of course, with a reduced risk, because all we need is going to go ahead and TP hit with proper risk management, right? So if we can increase the win rate, right, so making a lot of trade winner, understanding the probability. I hope that you guys really learn something new. Let me know. So the most important part here is to understand what is the probability to this happen, you know, to come the price from point A to point B. I hope that you guys enjoying the live session. Let me know if you understood it. Give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. GBPJPY, why always trading at the different direction? I don't know. Okay, so now if we look at, come on, so GJ is still running here on, now let's look at, so we down the AUD USD. Now actually USD, you can see there is a bounce in that area again, and that instrument may remain bullish, as I have posted analysis early today as well. Okay, so there was a little break. Let's come back here again. We can see some, while GJ is running, let's look at the XAUSD on the lower time frame again, 1 minute chart looking at. Okay, so we are here, and with that movement, you can see this is an important support turning resistance. And you can see series of higher low formation here, expecting potential breakout. So locally, if we look at the 1 hour chart, we can see the market from here. There is a bounce, and (30 minutes) strong bounce, expecting it to revert back to the upside to create a new higher high. Okay, this is the 5 minute chart and the lower time frame, 1 minute, and series of higher low formation. So we can see that we might see it's bouncing back to that liquidity zone to find out. So we'll be waiting here on XAUSD for a break of a structure and then to bounce back up. So looking at a series of higher low formation here. On this one, so we can see dodgy, a bounce, expecting a pullback, and then to again another bounce. Okay, you can see this is a big move, pullback, another move, expecting for this market to create a new higher high. Okay, so this is a head, left shoulder and the right shoulder, and with that head and shoulder expecting for the market to drop here potentially and then to bounce back up. See that how far it might be going. And yeah, and in the meantime guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up. Hello sir, welcome, where you explain different trades when on GBP yen. We are looking at all of them. Are you selling GJ? No, we are GBPJPY. We are on a sell trade, which is at entry, nearing to the entry and expecting it to drop here. This is the 1 hour chart. 1 hour potentially dodgy, so expecting to move in our favor. Let's see what's happening. We might see a little sideways, but expecting it to remain bearish. So a couple of pips move will be a point that we can look at to catch some of them. We'll keep running it. Thank you very much. GBPJPY is moving towards, it's going to go down. Thank you. I don't understand this. Yeah. Okay, so you don't understand. We are looking to see further opportunity as this trade is running. You guys want to keep it on? Okay, we can keep that. Thank you. And in the meantime, if you look at the lower time frame on GJ, this trade entry was 1 hour in this market. You can see this is the 1 hour chart and a bearish engulfer here from the 1 hour, and that's the basis of the entry. The price has crossed the 20 EMA and then has got a complete rejection to the downside, and with that rejection expecting for the market to come back here to the support level. Let's see where the price is heading. In the meantime guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up, smash it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So GJ waiting on the 5 minutes to see some downward pressure here. We'll be looking for entry. Let's find out. Thank you. All right, so GJ waiting for the market to find out. So let's wait to see that the market to break below to create a new lower low. Want to see that it's coming here, at least to this support level, can give us some better setup. Okay, so this is the 15 minutes here as well. Okay, are you guys on GJ? Which we can see that some bearish trend here to create a new lower low, to find out how the market might be doing. And in the meantime, guys, if you didn't like this stream, you can like so, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. And XAU USD, we can see that there is a along with GBPJPY, we are checking the gold as well to find further entry opportunity. The market trend is up, so we will be looking to see entry opportunity on XAU USD as well. Here is, you can see the market is potentially bullish from here. And this is an important level of support. Okay, so you can see this is an uptrending market structure, an impulse correction, impulse deeper correction. So the market is forming series of higher high and higher low. And okay, so bounce and this is a resistance line here. XAUUSD. We are running GBPJPY, running in profit. Let it run. We will be also looking at XAUUSD if there is an entry here. There is a probability for potential upside. Let's look at that here. 1 hour and 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and 5 minutes. So looking at that lower time frame price action here. Okay, so here we can see some after this move. Okay, so I think that we might see here an upside bias to the resistance line, and looking at that, it's not entering yet, but we might see some movement. So I would like to open here to catch potentially to 26 pip. So stop loss here will be 29 pip, expecting to have an upside bias here on XAUSD along with GJ. Okay, so you see that there is a bounce before I have any entry, and let's find out. So looking at 5 minutes. So I'm long, just opened. It's a quick trade, definitely no trade without risk management. Want to see some upside here on XAUSD, and as soon as I will be closing the position, I will also let you know, guys, what I'm doing. It's a quick move, definitely a very safe trading is fully advised. Without risk management, no trade. We might see here, want to see that it's going up to retest this support as a resistance. As I mentioned, anything can happen. It might just keep dropping here to the support, but what I think that expecting this to continue to the upside with that uptrend. And thank you for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. And this is where, okay, so from here, a massive upside here, pullback, another bounce, deeper pullback, another pullback. So the market trend is up, creating series of higher high and higher low. So want to see that it's going up to the resistance line here. So here we entered into the profit zone. So here expectation to catch around 20 pip. wanting to see that bounce to the resistance line. Still bullish. So if we look at here on the 30 minutes, we can see that potentially bullish so far. It might come for deeper pullback at any point. So 1 minute chart, a long wick candle. So rejection is, we can see there is a, so here is, you can see a long wick rejection, and expecting for the market to to bounce again. So here is okay, there is another doji. So with the long wick doji, okay, so want to see a bounce. We are running in profit, and at any point we'll be looking to see okay, so one more bounce can give some potential peep, waiting for that to happen. So there is a doji, want to see that it's bouncing back up. Now it's important to look at the market is, you can see it's trying to reject to the upside to create a new higher high, and here guys is ready for a potential bounce. And GJ as well, we can see that moving in our favor. We are running two trades, one is GBPJPY and the other one is XAUUSD. Both of these trade currently moving in that direction. So GJ also have entered in the profit zone. XAUUSD want to see that bouncing back up to the resistance line to give us that potential trading opportunity in the market. So we can see the market is forming series of higher low. So far still bullish pattern, but it's trying to return back to grab more liquidity. So this is the doji formation on the 5 minutes. Okay, so suddenly trying to break. We are at entry and so you can see the 15 minutes closing, and if this candle not being able to strongly bounce, we might need to adjust to looking at want to see that it's breaking out here. It's another candle formation on the lower time frame, and expecting it to bounce back up to create a new higher high. Thank you. While we see the GBPJPY moving in the direction, XAUUSD struggling to bounce, so we might see, we might need to find out a potential exit point on gold once we see it's gone enough to the upside, as see the 15 minutes. Okay guys, so gold is not very aggressive as expected. I'm running in little profit, so basically most likely you guys also at the same point. So while GBPJPY giving us good running profit, XAUUSD I will be also I'll be, because this price action not very strongly bullish at the moment, so I'm going out of XAUUSD with the running profit, while we are running GBPJPY. Looks very promising, so I am exit on XAUUSD. I'm out of XAUUSD on the running profit. So XAUUSD, I'm with the out with the running profit, as this market might sideway or could drop. GBPJPY, we can see some drop here, so I will be focusing on GJ at the moment. I'm out of XAUUSD. I'm not running anymore with the running profit. I have closed it. Now looking at GBPJPY to catch some pip here, as it dropped in the direction to our profit level. So looking at here on the lower time frame 30 minutes, you can see this is a head, left shoulder and the right shoulder, and with that head and shoulder on GJ, expecting for the market to trend in that direction to create a new lower low. So looking at 4 hour, here we can see the market, this is a resistance from that level, expecting for the price to come back here to the support level. (15 minutes), we can see that after multiple liquidity grab, we see head, left shoulder and the right shoulder, expecting for the market to come here. Want to see that the market trend is down. Want to see it's breaking below here. We are out on XAUUSD. Okay, GJ has had a bounce again. See the lower time frame how it is doing. This is where you can see the market. If you look at here 4 hour, a bearish price action, and want to see that it's coming back here to the support level. Daily chart as well, you can see that lower time frame again, looking at the 30 minutes. So we can see again another upside here on GBPJPY. So looking at GJ again, here after a drop, it's has got a bounce, which is from the 1 hour. If we look at, it came to up to 64 and then has got rejection. The 4 hour here, thank you. So you can see here 30 minutes and GBPJPY. If we look at the 30 minutes, you can see series of lower high, expecting for the market to come back here to the support level. And this is the 15 minutes here. And in the meantime, on GBPJPY, like to see that expected bigger drop, but we see that there is an immediate rejection again, is because a little sideways movement here. There is a structure, so would like to see that this support is broken. Then at 190.60 we can take some profit. To find out potential trade, 4 hour, daily, 1 hour, series of lower high. I want to see that coming back here to the support level. correction. So we'll be waiting to see to retest the support here, and with that bearish engulfer, there is a long wick here, a pretty strong long wick, and with the long wick want to see GJ coming back here to that support level, which we might see the market coming back here to this level here to create a new lower low. And if you guys enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. Want to see it's breaking in that direction to create a new lower low. And as we have looked at XAUSD, we can see now some pullback here. I'll be waiting for that. Looking at here on GJ, GJ is in a, as you can see, struggling to drop, but I think that after this candle, expecting another drop, and so we can see some rejection here. We'll be waiting for the price to retest and then to reject. So you can see here doji formation, couple of dojis here on the lower time frame, and from that level, okay, so what we can expect here, a drop potentially to the support level. So with this doji from the 30 minutes, what we can expect for the market to come back here to the downside. Now GJ did not meet the expectation, didn't drop much, so we are at entry. As we are almost near the end of the session, with the GBPJPY trade, would like to close at break even. My entry on GBPJPY is at 7.3. So once it's coming here further below, yeah, so I'm at below my entry. So I'm exiting GBPJPY trade with the current P&L, as we will be entering, we'll be exiting the live session. You guys might get few pip profit on it at the moment. So I'm out of GBPJPY. So I'm out of GBPJPY, and with that trade, second trade on, one is on XAUSD, the other one is on GJ. Another I would say a good day to trade, and as you guys see that tomorrow coming up, another important trading day, we'll be trading as well live in this market. I hope that you guys enjoyed this live session. Thanks for joining this live session, and I'll see you again very soon trading live together. Until then, stay well, stay happy.